I thought it would be beautiful a journey to bring you along as I wrap up this journal that I've been decorating. It's almost finished, and the only thing that I'm adding right now happens to be the washies. And for those of you who don't know what washies are, well, they're like tape, with the exception that they're friendly when you place it down onto the paper. Let me do an example. So when you place it down on your paper, you're able to reposition it without having it being stuck forever. Now, I must add a little caveat to say some washies are super, super, super well made, so much so that it does, you know, randomly from time to time might take off just a sliver of the page. But nevertheless, the idea and all of them, the intention is that you can reposition this any place you want, and it just beautifies your space, such as what you see right here. I love bringing my folks along on the journey where they get to learn all about paper and the beautiful gift that it provides. And if you've watched my channel videos long enough, you've heard me speak of this from time to time. Paper crafting is one of the hidden secrets and the therapeutic aspects of creating. This one says Christmas. That's a mishap. I chose the wrong one there. But the paper crafting arena is one of the most beautiful for individuals to get into. That is why, in planning for my work, I thought, wouldn't it be wonderful to combine caregiving support along with the wonderful opportunity to not only reflect as you journal, but also to decorate. I also have kits that individuals purchase on the side to create their own, and I provide an almost blank template so you can add your items. This one is semi full in the sense that I've gone ahead, added pockets, extra opportunities for writing, lots of opportunities, hidden opportunities. And the premise of these particular journals that I create is that, especially if you are a champion for the earth and reusing and recycling, that's perfect. Why? Well, this is where old books and papers are sought out and reused and repackaged into something so beautiful that when you get it, oftentimes, sometimes you don't want to write in it. And that's okay as well. Why? Well, because it suits the spirit to go back and just flip through and look at something beautiful, such as a flower. When we pick the flower, you know, if it's kept well, perhaps it will last a week. But outside of that, that flower will need to be thrown out because it would have withered. I think these are so much more, one step ahead than the flower, in that unless this catches fire or water and such soils it totally, it's going to be there for you. And here's a lovely secret. If tea or coffee or even water spills on this, it amplifies it even more. It beautifies it even more, because these pages that happens to be white or cream can be soaked in tea water or coffee water, and then use as pages to have an aged look. And so I just believe and know that paper crafting is a beautiful, beautiful opportunity. Are you a caregiver taking care of someone and feel as if no one is there to listen to you? Well, of course, you can call me and we can have our one-to-one chat. But to pull out your journal and add a few lines to it, share what's on your heart, beautiful. Just beautiful. So, thank you again for stopping by. And you're going to watch me just place a few of my decorative tape onto the page. And like any tape, sometimes you have to look for the end of the tape to find it. And I see it here. And I'm struggling. So here's another thing that when you start to create in this space, it's like when you're baking, there's certain products that you use, and when you don't have one, you know what to do with the other. Well, when it comes to creating with paper and you're using washies, sometimes if the washies have not been used for a while, they can get extra stuck onto each other where it's hard to peel off. And of course, there's always, most times, a way to solve a problem. And so for this little guy, he just needs to go in, or she just needs to go into the microwave for a few seconds and she will be fine again. So I will put her aside because you don't throw out washies so easily. You don't throw out any crafting supplies very easily. This one is better behaved. And for those of you who may or may not know, perhaps you're not a paper creator, a paper crafter, the Dollar Rama has been selling 2 core packs of washies, and I see as fast as they go, they replenish. My prayer is that they bring more, but they sell, I think it's a pack of 12 washies that could last you quite a while, because I got 2 of the varied packs and then I went back and got one particular pack because I found that I liked it so much more than the other. I wanted to get 2, and for, I think they're $4 each. It's something that you would, find wonderful to have. And so I'm just, like I said, finishing off this journal that will be available. If you would like to purchase this, it will not be in my Etsy store, but it's first come, first serve. So if it's still around and you contact me, you will be able to access this journal. The information for it will be below, and I will be able to have it in the mail for you. I just love colors. I love creating and seeing what's made. And I got into creating in this beautiful therapeutic space after meeting someone around the age of, when my daughter was around the age of 2. And I've not looked back, because if you're a single mother, then you know that it's not always easy, especially when you don't have a lot of support system built in. And so this kept me sane. And my daughter is now turning 18, and creating in this space has kept me so sane. And there's actually a stamp that says crafting keeps me sane. I have it somewhere and I'm trying to quickly find it, but Another day when I find it and it's right in front of me, I will show you. But it is called Crafting Keeps Me Sane. And I so believe that. It has kept me sane for what? About 15 years now. When you want to quiet your mind, when things are so all over the place, I love to remind people that yes, when you're a caregiver, oftentimes it's associated with perhaps someone who's gravely ill or someone who's passing away. Maybe they're in hospice care. But when you're a parent, you are providing care. And when you're a busy working parent and single parent, even more so. And so this kept me. And now I am so happy that I can look how beautiful this looks. Absolutely stinking beautiful. Just by placing this here. Do you see? Do you see? And so this is why bringing you all into the space of not even decorating, creating from scratch, but just having a journal where you can write your thoughts, where you can decorate, which I have a kit that would go along with that, and you just turn the pages, add from the kit, and feel your heart space just open up like a flower, just expand. It is the most beautiful thing I cannot begin to stress. And so, my friends, thank you for hanging out with me as I continue to share with you the importance of finding time for yourself and how beautiful taking the time to find a reflective space, a journaling space, a creative space, how beautiful that could be for you, for your soul, for your spirit. Thank you for checking in. This is Try Paper Play. This is all you need to do. It's Try Paper Play to connect with yourself, with your soul, as you go along in your caregiving journey. Take care and be blessed. Bye, my friends.